Jai Shri Ram. In this video, my objective is to counter the meaningless objections raised by Dhruv Rati in one video where he says, Ahimsa paramo dharma occurs in the Mahabharata, but the second line, dharma himsa tadaiva cha, does not occur there. Yes, it does not occur there, but I do not know what point he is trying to make here. Is he trying to say that Hindus should meekly surrender to every terrorist and dacoit? Honesty is the best policy, is what we were taught. Does that mean that if dacoits attack our house, we have to honestly tell them where we have hidden all our jewelry and let them loot everything? What is this fellow trying to say? But unfortunately, there are many Hindu brothers and sisters who do not know how to deal with this kind of criticism. Therefore, I thought it's necessary for me to make an effort to arm them. So, now let us look at that. Ahimsa paramo dharma is undoubtedly the highest dharma. But that doesn't mean that when dharma itself is at stake, you passively resort to ahimsa. And if you do that, that will be adharma. Right? Anyway, what does Krishna say in the Bhagavad Gita 2nd chapter 31st shloka? Swadharmam api chaveksha navikampitu marhasi dharmadi yuddha shreyonyat kshatriyasya na vidyate dharmyat hi yuddhat Shreyonyat kshatriyasya na vidyate. Krishna is saying, considering your duty as a kshatriya and as a warrior, you should know that there is no better engagement for you than fighting for dharma. And so, you should not hesitate. Vikampitu means hesitation. So, Krishna is saying, where is the question of hesitation? Every Hindu is an Arjuna. By the way, Arjuna, all of us are Arjunas. So wherever dharma is under attack, the Arjuna element in us should rise and fight. And second chapter 32nd, there are a couple of shlokas I want to read. Yadrucha chopapannam swargadwaram upavrutam sukhina kshatriya partha labhante yuddhamidrusham. Krishna is saying, O Partha, Pritha is Kunti Devi. Pritha is the matronym. In those days, children were referred to with their matronym also, in addition to patronym. So that was the importance being given to women also. Pritha, Partha is Arjuna. Yadruchaya chopapannam swargadwaram apavrutam sukhina kshatriya partha labante yuddhamidrusham. That means, by chance, lucky warriors, you are a lucky warrior, Arjuna. Lucky warriors like you get such a war. And these opportunities come unsought and by chance and are an open door to heaven. So, fighting for dharma is an open door to heaven. So, we should not shrink away. We should not passively submit. Then, second chapter 33rd shloka. अथचेत्वम इमं धर्म्यम संग्रामम न करिष्यसि ततः स्वधर्मम कीर्तिंच हित्वा पापम वाप्स्यसि. And Krishna is saying, in case if you do not want to fight, then you will incur papam. Sin is a Christian concept. Sin is a rather irrational concept, because sin simply means disobeying God. God in the Bible said that you should not eat the fruit of that tree, the tree of knowledge. And Adam went ahead and ate it. So that is disobedience, and that is called sin. In Hinduism, we don't have any such concept as sin. We have papam. Anyone who does any harm to anybody unnecessarily, that is papam. And everyone will have to pay for it. In fact, you should disobey. If somebody gives you an adharmic order, you should disobey, and such a disobedience is actually dharma. So don't use the word sin for that matter. Always use the word papam. So Krishna is also using the word papam only. He is saying, if you don't discharge your duty as a soldier, as a warrior, then not only will you incur papam, you will also lose your reputation also. So the suggestion here, the implied meaning is, our reputation is so important. You should fight for your reputation. You cannot let people talk nonsense about you. Right? Because rumors, if they are allowed, the whole forest will catch fire. An entire institution, whole society will be damaged. Now, next, second chapter, 34th shloka. Akirtinchapi bhutani kadhayishyanti te vyayam sambhavitasya cha akirtir sambhavitasya cha akirtir maranadatirichyate. Krishna is saying, they will talk, stories will spread about you. They will say all kinds of rumors about you, that you were scared. And losing your reputation or getting this kind of a negative reputation, notoriety, it is worse than death. See, such strong language Krishna is using. And all these fools, there are so many fools who are saying that we should go and get our heads knocked. The great Mahatma also completely misunderstood the Bhagavad Gita. 235, second chapter, 35th. I am reading more are there. Bhayadranadu paratam mamsyante tvam maharatha yesham chatvam bahumato bhutva yasyasi laghavam. Then all those people who thought that you were a great warrior, they will now think, mamsyante, that means they will now think that you chickened out of the whole thing. Bhayadranadu paratam. You chickened out of the battle and you ran away. And then they will realize or think that you are an insignificant fellow. Ladhavam, useless fellow. Second chapter, 36th shloka. Avachya vadanscha bahun vadishyanti tavahita nindantastava samardhyam tato dukkhataram nukim. What can be more dukkhataram, that means sorrowful, than listening to this kind of infamy, tolerating this ignominy, infamy, this bad reputation? Can there be anything worse than this? Krishna is asking a rhetorical question. And then 237. Hato va prapsasi swargam jitva va bhokshase mahim tasmad uttishta kaunteya yuddhaya kruta nischaya. Krishna is declaring, if you win, you will enjoy the kingdom. If you die, you will ascend to heaven. You have nothing to lose. Both ways you are winning. Therefore, tasmad uttishta kaunteya yuddhaya kruta nischaya. Be resolved firmly to fight. And in the third chapter, 30th, there is one more shloka I want to read. Mayi sarvani karmani sanyasya adhyatma chetasa nirashir nirmamo bhutva yudhyasva vigata jwaraha. Please make a note. Yudhyasva vigata jwaraha. 330. Yudhyasva vigata jwaraha. It is untranslatable. Vigata jwaraha. Jwara, fever. Get rid of this mental fever and fight. Krishna is saying, Mayi sarvani karmani sanyasya adhyatma chetasa nirashir nirmamo bhutva. Surrender to me totally. Don't have this concept of me and mine. No ahankara, no ego. Don't bother about, don't be greedy, don't covet anything. And be my agent. Just do work for me. And then yudhyasva vigata jvara. Stand up and fight. No chickening away, no running away. No pussyfooting here. And finally also the Charama Shlokam, 18th chapter, 66. What does he say? Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja aham tva sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma shuchaha. Forget all these, petty rules and regulations and protocols. Just be my agent. Once you are Krishna's agent, he will take care of the repercussions. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam aham tva sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma shuchaha. So fighting for dharma is what Hinduism teaches you. And Bhagavad Gita is the essence of all the Vedas. Now these jokers, there are many jokers and rascals, Hindu phobic scoundrels who are trying to distort our scriptures. And I think it is our duty to give them a fitting reply and spread this message too. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Krishna.